Hey, what's up, everyone? Happy Sunday. NFL Sunday is over for today. We had a really good day of profits, which is awesome. We got a $2,000 win here. We actually got two of these and one six-man. That should have been a full six-man play, but ended up being a five-man flex. Potentially $2,500 win there, and we only got paid out 2x, which sucks, man. That was so close. Brandon Ayuk didn't really do much in the fourth quarter, and I don't even think he caught a single pass in the fourth quarter. Kittle would have been the right call there, but this is one play that we got here, and of course, we took some losses as well, but the huge wins, took care of those losses, right? Oh man, the Lions. They do what the Lions do, right? They do good and they do bad. They do good, they do bad, and all within the same game. They almost let the Saints come back and beat them, and they in the second half they didn't really do much. And then look, of course, Tua barely missed his projection. He got 280. We needed him to get 288. Um, and then, of course, Herbert and the Chargers, man. I don't think it's a Herbert issue. I don't think it's a Keenan Allen issue. I think it is a coaching issue. I think it is a team issue. That is the Chargers are looking lost. They're looking confused. They look horrible. They scored 6 points against the Patriots. What a disgusting game. I feel bad for anybody who had to go to that game. We got to win here. So Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, and Debo Samuel, they all hit the over the projections pretty comfortably, which is a pretty badass win there. $200 to win 2,000, so $4,000 between those two wins, and then this one, man. So we almost got a six-man right here. And then Brandon Ayuk, I wish we would have put Kittle right there, and that would have gotten us another $2,500 there. So yeah, then of course another. Oh my goodness, another close call. So Patrick Mahomes, we needed him to go over 260 yards. He got 210. And honestly, if y'all watch this game should have gone to overtime. I think if we would have gotten overtime, the Chiefs would have ended up winning, and Mahomes would have ended up hitting this projection, giving me another $1,000 win. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, and the refs just missed out on some really bad PI calls. Even at the end, that last play that that Hail Mary at the end, Travis Kelce got pushed in the back, man, with two hands before the ball got to the area. So that should have been a PI. Even the one before that, I think it was MVS, that should have been a PI. Most of the time, the refs go make calls in favor of the Chiefs, but this time it was actually against them, and this time it screwed me. Right, so we took the quarterback receiver over. So I love Watson, Rasheed Rice, and Mahomes. And man, Mahomes, the Chiefs started very slow. They didn't really get going to the second half, which this team's not that fun to watch anymore. They're not the most entertaining team, and that sucks. They definitely need to get better receivers. And of course, think about life after Kelce, because obviously he's not looking the same as well. So even though he actually hit his over, I think he got 80 or 90 yards, something like that. And but even though Mahomes did not, anyways. So the play that I have for y'all tomorrow is Trevor Lawrence, Joe Mixon, Christian Kirk, and Evan Ingram all to go over in their projections. So with Trevor Lawrence, 243.5 passing yards against Cincinnati should be definitely doable. He got 364 against Houston, 262 against Tennessee. He should definitely hit this. Cincinnati isn't really bad at stopping the quarterback, but they're also not really good. They're kind of middle of the pack. So with being middle of the pack, I think Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars are going to have a field day, and I think they're actually going to have a really good game. That's why we're going to go ahead and take Trevor Lawrence over those passing yards projection, and we're actually going to go ahead and take Joe Mixon over receiving yards, because you can see here the last game with Browning under quarterback, under center. So Mixon got 44 receiving yards, and I think this is because, of course, it is a just giving some easy screens or some quick slants or quick passes to the play action passes to the running back is a lot easier for a quarterback like Jake Browning, who is obviously not an elite quarterback. He's just a quarterback that could be there if you need him to be there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take Joe Mixon to get 20 receiving yards here, and then of course I was deciding between Christian Kirk or Calvin Ridley. Honestly, I don't know. It's tough, right? It is tough. It's definitely tough. They both hit the projection over the projection last week, right? I think I'm gonna go with Christian Kirk simply because he is a safer option. Um, Calvin Ridley is very boomer bust, where he could have 80 plus receiving game and a touchdown, or he could have zero targets, 0 yards, things like that, right? Christian Kirk is the more consistent play, so that's why we're gonna roll with that with him. And of course, we want to make it a 4-man, so we're actually gonna take Evan Ingram because the Cincinnati Bengals are actually one of the worst. I think they give up the second most receiving yards to tight ends out of every team in the NFL. So that's why they're middle of the pack against receivers, but very very poor. They very weak against tight ends. So we're definitely gonna go ahead and lock in Evan Ingram over 42.5 receiving yards. And as I already showed y'all, I went ahead and put $100 to win $1,000 there. So when I started this YouTube account to show y'all my profits, I think this was at about 2,000, and since during the season now it's at $19,000, which is pretty insane. This just goes to show you stay consistent, you follow the process, and you just don't think about it too much. Just follow what I'm doing, follow what I'm playing. And yes, we have bad weeks. Yes, we may have some bad days, but at the end of the day, we win, right? And that's what matters. As long as we win, everybody should be happy. I'm pretty stoked. I mean, it was a crazy week. It could have been even crazier. I mean, Thursday we had a big win. Friday we had a big win. Saturday a big win. And today, so 4 days of huge wins that we had going on ended up bringing my account to 6,800, and I guess you could say 6,900, $6,900 if you count this one right here. And hopefully by the time I make the next video, this 4-man hits and I am at $7,800 entering Thursday Night Football. All right, everyone, those are the plays for tomorrow. Make sure you lock them in. I'm going to throw this on my winnable. I don't know if I'm going to have any more. If I get a really good NBA play, I'll definitely throw it up there. But this is the NFL play. I feel pretty good about it. Lock it in, and I'll see y'all when we're a little bit richer. Take care and good luck on all your plays.